I'ma get the bag all night. I'ma get the bag all day. I'ma get the bag all right.
Hey everybody, I'm
Alright.
Vicky from
I'ma get the bag
NGTV
in
and I'm
all
here
way.
today with Boss
Big time,
Exclusive
big dope grinder.
Magazine. But today they're doing a show. Now, I'm just here to chop it up with them and let them know what I got going on. I'm not even dressed today, but guess what? I'm a hustler, I'm a boss, and sometimes you don't have time to get dressed. This is behind the scenes for real. Like, production company, I have a hookah lounge. I'm really in the streets.
Well, welcome. Welcome to the show, Victoria. Vicky, as we
Hey.
call you.
Yes.
Welcome to the Boss Exclusive Show.
And I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, you're most with the utmost welcome. So glad to have you. So glad you took time out in your busy day. We're going to get right into this shit, girl. We're going to just like bust it up and
Yes.
go on with this. And
I'm ready.
So, like, I guess tell everybody where you're from.
All right, so I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from Southwest. But now that I'm older, I just rep my city. I'm from Philadelphia all over. I don't have any picks because I get money throughout the whole city. So how can I just claim one? One part. You get
Okay.
it?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now let's go back to the block you grew up on, and you're from Southwest Philadelphia.
All
The
right.
block you grew up on. What was it like in your house, growing up in your house? Is
All
it
right,
just you, sisters and brothers?
So I'm from 58th Street. I always say 58th in Baltimore. I actually moved to Southwest when I was 13 years old. I'm really from, I guess you want to say Germantown, Uptown, but I claim Southwest because that's where I actually got to live and experience things. When I was younger, I was on the porch. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't go outside, so I didn't really experience Uptown besides going. I didn't even go to school there. I only went to Logan Elementary for like 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Roosevelt Middle School for 1 year. I didn't even really grow up there. So that's why I claim Southwest 58th Street. My household was a loving household. We did have issues like any other family in the world, but I never missed a meal, holidays, birthdays, everything was great. Even if they were struggling, they made it look good, and that's one thing that I could say that we do as a culture.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents, as I'm a parent now, even on my last, my son won't even know it's my last. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
that's one thing I can appreciate about us as a people. We make things happen. We don't make excuses.
So tell us how you got into the business that you're in today.
High school. I had an elective class. I went to Bartram, Arts and Humanities. Shout out to everybody that went to Bartram. Main building, the best building. But I had an elective. It was multimedia production. And in there, we were putting together skits and things way before Instagram. I'm about to tell my age. I'll be out of school 20 years in 2023. But that's when I started having a passion for it. And after school, I did an internship at Takedown Records. So I worked in the entertainment field throughout my younger year, management, PR, marketing. I even worked at a newspaper. I went to school for journalism. But I always came back to production.
Mm.
I manage an artist. And
Would you say production is your passion?
yes, producing.
Producing is your passion.
And like putting everybody together. I have a passion for helping people.
Oh, so you're good at directing.
I'm
like.
good at finding people jobs
Mhm.
and matching the right people with the right people. You know, that's what I love to do. So, and that's one of the reasons why I started NGTV, because I started. First of all, let me tell you about NGTV. NGTV is called New Generation Television, and it's actually a TV channel. We're an internet-based TV channel. We're on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple. And also, you can download the app on your phone. And if you download it right now, you can watch movies, podcasts, music videos, short films. We have a pastor that preach. Shout out to Pastor Pam. I have all type of content on there, but I made it for the independent content creator.
Mm.
I wanted because everybody's not going to have their movie on HBO or Cinemax or the other platforms.
Right.
But even if you do get it on there, you still want it to be somewhere, because a lot of movies go places, and then once it air, you never hear from it again. You could bring it to NGTV, and yes, we're independent, but we got a couple dollars. We make things happen, and one thing about NGTV is we're not blocking your ideas. If you come to us with a script and you already got your pilot shot, we not trying to take your characters away. We not trying to switch your actors and actresses up, because that happens a lot in the industry, where somebody might have a script that's gold, but you take it to another production company, and because they're funding it, they feel like they wanted to shoot it their way, and that takes away your creative. Like, I wrote this script and I have very good actors and actresses. Just because they might not be Halle Berry or Denzel Washington, they can act. They're very good. I made this role for this person, and I feel like that's why I made NGTV, so everybody can get a chance to be them, be creative, make some money, and not have to worry about making less money. Because here we fear. I want everybody to win. I want all of us to be millionaires, trillionaires.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's no point. It's enough money out here.
Enough money out here.
And one thing, if you look it up, for anybody that's trying to figure out what business they should get in, of course, I'm always say, do something that you're passionate about. But anything in the tech, you can't lose. You can't lose.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is give me five situations someone that's trying to get into the business of being a boss, being their own boss, creative entrepreneur. Give me 5 situations that you would actually like tell someone, 5 steps, should I say,
okay,
to generational wealth.
All right, so this is my advice. Things to help you create generational wealth. The number one thing, real estate. I didn't mention that, but that's one thing that I'm into heavy. Now, I was blessed because my grandfather left me a few properties, left me some money. Instead of going to buy a car, buy a bag, I bought another property. I bought a building.
Hello.
And guess what? I know they say real estate isn't for everybody, but if you get a chance, it is. Go buy a lot, because guess what? You can go buy a lot for $10,000. And I know that y'all had $10,000 last year. You can go buy a lot for $10,000. Sit on it. Pay the little taxes. It's probably not going to even be a lot. 2 years from now, you can sell it for probably 25 or listen. I have a lot that we paid $1 for. Me and my father, we paid $1 for. And pizza stores are calling me like, I'll buy it off you right now for $150,000. But guess what? We're not selling.
Okay, so real estate is one. What's
real
another
estate
one?
is one. 2, I'm gonna say anything in the tech field. So that can be fixing computers. That can be making programs, websites, graphic design, anything in the tech field, cell phone repair. These are things that's going to always be needed. And as you see, as times is changing, everything is going more technology now. Paper is just, don't even send me no paper mail. You might as well email me.
Okay, that's
third thing, generational wealth. I know that it seems like it's oversaturated, but food. If you can keep up with the food industry, food is never going to work. People always want to eat. We always want to eat different things. And you need food for work. You need food in the house. You need food to enjoy yourself. So just keep up with the times, and don't be scared to try different recipes and give the people what they want. Don't be stuck in your ways. What was that? 4
That was
things?
4.
The 5th thing for generational wealth. Put your people on. And I know that's hard.
Yes. Say that again.
I know that's
please.
hard. But
yes,
my number one goal is, even if it's not your family members, because I understand that everybody's not into what you into, but build a solid team. Don't have everybody just working for you, because I'm not a videographer, but I have a team of videographers. So he's a boss, I'm a boss. We come together and be
Yes.
bosses together.
Absolutely.
And-
Boss exclusive.
Exactly. Like, put your team on.
Mm-hmm.
And don't nobody work for me. We all work together. They call me Big Suge. It's funny. But
Mm-hmm.
they call me Big Sugar because I'm very, very sweet, but I don't play when it comes to my business.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I want everybody to level up. Like, to work around me, you got to have your LLC.
Yes.
You work for NGTV, but you have to have your LLC. You got to be your own boss to work for me. And that's generational wealth. It might not just be my family, but I'm building generational wealth for other people's families. They don't understand. Like, if something happened to you today or tomorrow, okay, your kids get your portion of NGTV. Your wife,
Mm-hmm.
your husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should be, though. That's building generational wealth in the whole community.
Okay. So with that said, I have a little surprise for you today.
That's a surprise. See, I like surprises.
You like surprises?
Love them.
Today we are going to give you something that is a fad that so many people are saying in the world today. And you know what that saying is? I'm going to give you your roses while you're here. Don't we always hear that?
We always
I'm
hear
giving
it.
you your roses while
They
you're here.
always say it.
I'm giving you roses
Let's
while
give
you're
them
here.
their flowers. Let's give them their flowers. Yes,
Let's give
that
them
is
their
true.
flowers. Let them smell their flowers before they leave here.
Right.
But guess what we're doing? Today we are going to actually physically give you your roses,
Aw.
Victoria, Vicky, while you are here
Thank you guys so much.
in the physical form.
I love flowers, by the way. And I love red, by the way. Thank you.
And there you
They're
are.
So pretty.
And there you are.
Yo, shout out to Boss Exclusive.
We are giving roses while you are here. This is another reason why we started this platform. We just really wanted to just really actually, again, we hear it so much. People want to give roses. So
I never see it.
and you never see it. So to actually
Yo,
physically,
Thank you so much.
you know, like you can never like go wrong with giving someone actually physically
Did you
giving someone
make this?
roses.
I have to ask. It's so beautiful.
You like it? That is really my actually.
It's pretty. Look
just-
at it, you guys.
Yeah,
It's
look at
so
that.
Pretty.
Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah,
It's
so you
on your dresser.
okay, but you can put that anywhere in your
Anywhere.
home, in your
Office,
office, anywhere you would like to put it. But everyone that comes on to this show,
We'll get some
Boss
flowers.
Exclusive, we are
You
actually
and listen,
giving roses.
I really appreciate you guys, but I'm happy that you did this because it's a lot of people that definitely deserve their flowers,
Yes.
and we definitely need to give it to them. Send somebody
Absolutely.
This motivates me to send a couple people some flowers.
Yes.
And when they get them, they be like, "What you send me for?" I just want to show you how much I appreciate you for giving to the community, to the culture,
Yes.
for what you do for me.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that's what we want to do. Give it to the community, to the culture. You guys have grind so hard to be where you are today, done so much to be where you are today,
Right.
through the struggle, through the grind,
Yes,
through
through the pandemic.
through the pandemic.
Oh,
Everybody needs to
goodness.
go follow us on Boss Exclusive 1 on Instagram, our YouTube, Boss Exclusive 1 on YouTube. This is what we're doing.
Yes.
We're giving roses
Make sure
while
y'all
you're here.
tune in because
Tune in. This is just the beginning.
this is just the beginning, and I'm so appreciative and actually honored to be the first guest on the show. So
Yes.
I definitely gotta make sure I shout you guys out. And download NGTV because you never know. This episode might be on NGTV.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
talk to their producers.
Mhm. And there you have it. The Boss Exclusive Show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'ma get the bag all night. I'ma get the bag all day. I'ma get the bag alright. I'ma get the bag in always. I'm a big timer, big dope grinder. Hit your block, guaranteed I'm gon' find you. Let me remind you, I'm chillin' with your mama, sister, and your motherfucking baby